Good morning, everybody. The sun is bright and shiny where we're at today. We are doing an episode of Outback Eats here on our Outback Cooking channel. We are in beautiful Alamosa, Colorado for the Beat the Heat barbecue competition. This is a KCBS sponsored barbecue competition where we've got to cook 4 meats: brisket, ribs, pork shoulder, and chicken. We don't do too many of these, but we do sure enjoy doing them when we are here. This is about our 5th contest we've done. Mostly we just do it for fun and to up our game a little bit in the barbecue world, show off our sauces a little bit, and hopefully maybe win some money. We haven't won any money yet, but there's always a first. We stopped today in Denver at a new meat shop. It was an awesome place, by the way, and we picked ourselves up a prime brisket. We're getting this trimmed up, getting it ready to go. In another video, we're going to give you some brisket cooking and trimming tips, but you know, around here it's secret talk, right? Yeah, so official cook starts at I believe 6 o'clock, so we're going to get ours on and cook it low and slow all night. Joe's out setting up his tent, getting himself prepped for the long night ahead. But this is kind of what it looks like here, Joe. A lot of painstaking effort goes into this. For what return, we don't know yet. But.
So is there any difference in your approach when you're preparing a brisket if it's for a competition versus just normal cooking?
Absolutely. We're going to do some things here tonight that we would not normally do cooking for a brisket. So the main thing, we've done a lot of catering in our life, right? And we've cooked for a lot of people, groups of 1,000 people at a time. But this brisket, we're cooking for one guy or one gal. The key here is to make that one bite awesome.
One chance at a first impression.
That's right. Yeah, just kind of like kissing your first girlfriend, right? Mine didn't go so good. Normally, Joe, when I'm prepping a brisket for just the public cooking, I can have these things prepped in about, we can do 20 briskets in 30 minutes. I'm going to spend probably 30 minutes at least just on this one brisket, getting it ready. This is the money section of the brisket. We're going to do some burnt ends with the nose of the brisket, and we're going to trim and square this thing up, so when we're all done with it, it's going to look nice and pretty. By the way, a little plug-in for Edwards Meats in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. That is an awesome place. We stopped by there, met the gal that's running the shop and her dad. We're going to be back. We're going to carry our barbecue sauces there. These guys are good folks. Man, we were in there for 30 minutes. There must have been 100 people in and out of their day for lunch. They got all kinds of meats, fresh cut meats, cut to order, barbecue sauce, brines, rubs. We bought a sandwich there, fresh fruits and vegetables. It's an awesome place. So Wheat Ridge, Colorado, Edwards Meats.
Sounds kind of like barbecue Disneyland.
Oh man, it was barbecue Disneyland. It was awesome. This is the section that's going to go in the box, and hopefully some burnt ends. But we want this to be real consistent through here. Alright, we got 2. We're cooking for the crowd, so these are going to be down and dirty, quick and easy. Dutch oven, smokehouse method.
A little Colorado gold on there.
Just rub that on for a sticker. You won't really taste it, but kind of goes with all of our flavor profile.
Hey, where could somebody find some of that awesome barbecue sauce if
Some
they
of the
wanted
sauce, it seems like there's a great website, dosmokehouse.com, or find it at your favorite retailer. On shelves in 30 stores by now, I guess.
And if your favorite retailer doesn't carry it, maybe
Maybe you should ask them.
maybe ask them.
And there's a request form right there within our website. They can jump on there and you can tell them, hey, can you guys carry this in your stores on your shelf? So we're in the process of setting up all kinds of retailers around the country.
Because, hi, I know I'm not normally in these things, but I'm just telling you, you need the sauce. You need it.
We all need it.
That Colorado Gold. Again,
That's awesome.
I'm just here to film. I'm not being paid to give opinions. But the Colorado Gold is the best Carolina mustard style sauce I've ever had.
I like to smoke with a little liquid in the smoker. And my trick here with these Traegers is just to keep a cup of hot water in there. It's not hot water when it starts, but it stays hot. I also add a little bit of extra wood chips in there to give it a little extra smoke flavor if I want to do a double smoke. I've got an old Traeger. I think the new ones have a super smoke or double smoke. I haven't seen those yet, but this is kind of what we use. So keeps moisture in the meat.
You guys are our final
four in the cornhole tournament.
Final four bound.
We're going for it.
So, what would you say your chances of winning are?
25%.
1 and 4.
1 and 4.
That's fair. I walked into that a little bit.
I think we got a good chance.
Out of how many teams were in it?
Probably
That's a good question.
20.
Wow.
Yeah, 24 maybe.
That's impressive.
Yep.
You're taking it to them. Got from the butcher shop to this.
Wow.
So you got it trimmed down. It's all nice and square. We're not going to waste this. We're still going to cook it. But you can see what we're doing. Just try to make things pretty.
Visitors for tomorrow too.
Visitors.
Yeah, I mean, everybody we play with
Everybody's
is like,
like,
oh, we're
where
going to
you
come
guys- where
check
you
you
guys
guys out.
Yeah, we're coming down there first.
Why?
I don't know.
They just liked us. People are like, if these guys play cornhole that good,
They
I
gotta
can
cook.
only imagine what their barbecue is like.
Still pretty good.
Chicken's first, right? Chicken's first.
Is it noon or 11:30?
So you putting chicken on at like 10:30 or something?
12:30. Pork is at 1. Brisket's at 1:30. Tired, Joe.
Tired.
Oh yeah,
It's been a long day.
It's great out here. This is fun. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. See you in the morning, Joe.
It's about 5:30. We've had our meat on the Traegers. We actually have been getting a little sleep. The process now, there's lots of different processes, but today we're going to wrap our brisket and pork butts in this pink butcher paper. It's a whole nother subject for a whole nother video, but that's just what our process is going to be today. So we'll wrap these and we're going to put them back on the smoker for a few hours. Smells good around here, Joe.
Smells fantastic.
Mm.
Looks good too.
Yeah. All right, back to the smoker.
So at this point, how long have these been on for?
Well, we've had these on about 9 hours or so. Yep. Got some of our fat rendering down in here. Got some good bark going on here.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Be nice. Wrapped them about 175 degrees. We're shooting for about 200, so it's what, 6 o'clock. Patiently wait, get somebody to brew us some coffee. We've got some ribs we're gonna throw on here fairly soonish. Those are the second turn in, so we've got to have those ready. Yeah, beyond that, we're just going to have a little fun and hang out somewhere and eat a cinnamon roll. This rub will set into that meat a little bit better. If we had that membrane on, that rub wouldn't, it would just sit right on top of there, wouldn't even stick. So that'll help it stick a little bit.
Did you use a binder on these, or are these just dry
I
rub?
decided to go with the non-binder today. That's another video topic, but we're just gonna go straight
rub.
Straight rub today. Yep. Got these things up to temp, about 195 to 200.
At 7:48 a.m.
Yeah, 7:48. I'm gonna take them in, trim off some burn ends, and then we're gonna put it in the hot box and let it rest a few hours. Day number 2, we got down here Friday. We left our home in Haxton and drove about 7 hours of this contest. We got here a little late, so we hurriedly prepared our meats and so forth. We've already got our brisket off actually this morning. We cooked it all night last night. My lovely assistants, Braden and Lane. Lovely, I don't know if that's a good word, but they did come with me, but they seem to spend most of their time in the cornhole pits. They did bring home some money, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, so far they're the only people to win anything here.
Oh my goodness. And that, man, I haven't seen a cornhole tournament that intense in a while.
It was riveting.
Those boys were throwing 4-baggers and still not winning. They got 3rd place.
Yeah.
But look, I think they should have got 2nd. But
because their final match was against like cornhole robots from the future.
Oh my goodness. We've got a brisket, of course, on last night that I mentioned. We've got pork butts cruising here. So the reason we have so many pork butts is we're also involved in a People's Choice. Not everybody does the People's Choice, but you know, we need all the money we can get. So there's a People's Choice Award. There's a top 10 award for each meat division. So there's 40 places there. And then there's an overall award for the top 10. Turn in is at noon for our chicken, 12:30 for ribs, 1 o'clock for pork butt, and 1:30 for the brisket. So although it seems like we're a little bit laid back now, things are going to get kind of intense here in a little while. We're going to cut our main pieces for the box from this section here.
So why do you do that?
It makes a good box presentation. It makes good slices right here. It's fairly lean. This is the lean part of the brisket. So it'll make good presentation. Then we're going to make some burnt ends to put in the box as well. Hay parts and labor. We're going to be using your secret ingredient today. Homemade root beer.
In one of the coolest cans I have
Cans
seen.
ever. Somebody's going to go crazy with those burnt ends.
It's me. That somebody's me.
We're hoping this is the secret ingredient. I mean, it's the secret ingredient for everything else winning in life. Sweet and sassy homebrew.
That looks pretty good. Where could somebody get that if they wanted to?
You know, check out, I think I saw it on a website, www.do, as in Dutch oven, smokehouse.com. These bottles are cool. They've got a Euro, what do you call this show?
QR
URL?
code.
QR code, sorry. Takes you to the URL of www.do.smokehouse. You can buy sauces right on the website. Always putting new stuff up there. As well as a list of our retailers. This sauce is all natural, Joe. But it has about 15 different ingredients, maybe 20 ingredients, I forget exactly. So that's gonna be another wow factor.
Woo!
bit of color in there. Yeah, everything's on the clock. It's kind of like the cook show. What do you call that?
Chopped.
Today it feels like Hell's Kitchen.
It's a little warm.
It is.
Yeah. That's good.
We just turned in our first meat, which was the chicken.
Gorgeous chicken that just went out.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I think the chicken is going to make the top 10. It's a bold prediction right there.
That's a pretty bold prediction.
But yeah, I got a bold prediction for you. I think it's gonna make top 5.
Top
5. That's pretty bold.
That's really bold.
That's very bold. And up here right now we got some gorgeous ribs. Look at those.
You need to set the ribs a little bit, Braden. What do you think?
Just said the rib was what?
That's probably some of the best ribs we've done.
Braden, what do you
You
think?
can't eat it all. You got to taste one bite. I said. And you got to taste the
I think
other.
that's the answer right there.
Joe, we're down to one meat.
One meat.
We always feel really good about what we're doing until we get last.
Every time.
And we're like, what are we doing here?
Final turn in is perfect. Number 35.
Well, hey everybody, we're done with our
barbecue cook-off in Alamosa. It was a great time. We beat the heat. We got the tallies right here, and no, it did not turn out like what we were hoping, but better than it was last time. So we're on the way up. We can only go up. So we had a great time. It was fun. We felt like we upped our game, took it to the next level. I guess we got a few things to learn, but that's the way it goes in show business, right, Joe?
Right.
We did place 9th in People's Choice, which that's good, and we had fun promoting the art of barbecue and just the barbecue in general. We had a ton of people come by our place today, and we served up a bunch of folks who are craving some just good old barbecue, and that's really what it's all about, just having fun and enjoying company of people you know and new people that you're meeting. Thanks for sticking in with us today and watching the show, and stay tuned next week, and you never know where you might find us.